Well, I'm Pryor, and as well as being part of the Woolshed Sessions, I have my own solo kind of songwriting type thing going on, and I'm also in the Wellington International Ukulele Orchestra. I sing and provide songs and play guitar. Yeah.
My name's Lee Prebble, and I play lap steel in the Woolshed Sessions, and I also run a recording studio called the Secretary.
I sing and play songs and write songs and play guitar in the Woolshed Sessions. And I just released my solo album last year, Just Chambers and Firefly Orchestra, which involves Justin, who's also in the Woolshed Sessions.
My name is Brett Skinner, I play drums in the Woolshed Sessions, and primarily that's what I do.
Oh, we're all friends and just happened organically. Well, Wellington's kind of like that anyway, so you just meet people. I recorded my album with Lee at his studio, and so I already knew Justin. We worked together, and Justin introduced me to Age and Brett.
Yeah, through my
sisters.
Yeah.
So we all kind of know each other through acquaintances, and then, became friends.
Yeah. So the reason our project is called the Woolshed Sessions is because we recorded our new songs in the Woolshed in Golden Bay, and the Woolshed is on a farm which was owned by our friend Cathy Aronson, who's a young filmmaker, and we knew about it because Justin and I had both, and lots of our other friends as well, had visited Galen's place on summer holidays, and she had one of those places where you kind of knew you were welcome to turn up for a day or two and sort of say hello and camp and then move on. And we'd chosen the Woolshed because we wanted somewhere with a special sound, something that was wooden and kind of warm and had the right ambience for the music. So yeah, it was kind of a combination of different factors, a little bit of luck and a little bit of kind of just creativity and thinking about where we could do the recording. So yeah, we ended up in a woolshed on this farm. We weren't on the farm as well as a kind of a cottage, so we were staying in the cottage and then recording in the shed. And the shed is this really small wooden building with nothing in it anymore. She was using it as a spare room pretty much. So, yeah, but in terms of a clinical recording process, it might be quite difficult, but the whole reason we were there was because it has a special tone to it, and so all you've got the sound bleeding from one mic to another, or from one instrument into the wrong mic and all that kind of thing. It might make mixing a little bit difficult, but you've also got this great thing of the sound binding well in the room, and that sound carrying the tone of the room. And so it was really, it's just a compromise. Like I think we knew that it wasn't going to be a technically or clinically correct recording approach, but we were doing that on purpose because we wanted the sound of the room. And in fact, everything was a live sound as well. Everybody's playing together, and that's a really important part of the sound.
There's a special energy that you capture when you do that you often don't get if people are behind glass walls and things like that. You kind of lose that intimacy, I guess.
Yeah, it was a liberating feeling. Hey.
Yeah. Sometimes in the recording studio you can get bogged down listening to each take and trying to pick the best one. Whereas we can analyse, well, it doesn't seem like we analyse much at all. I probably would have done a few things differently if we did.
Some of the songs, like the takes we actually used at the end of them, which has been cut off, there's people going, oh, we have to do that again because I bummed up this note and I did this wrong.
I wonder if every song has that in it.
I'm sure it does, but ultimately those little things don't really matter, and I think a lot of people they definitely pick over things too much in a recording studio these days, and often those things don't matter. The majority of people don't even hear them, and sometimes there are also things that are quite special that make it sound like it's actually human beings playing instruments, and mistakes are a natural part of that process. And there's something that's a little bit different, has a little bit of spark to it, and so mistakes are good.
We call it character.
Yeah.
really cute on my solo album. So I pretty much said that word every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I think you gotta capture the essence of the feeling, and it does. I think perfection often takes away from that. So
That's a great exercise to record live, and the pursuit of capturing a feeling. Recording live is a great exercise.
I think part of it is also the photos.
And
it's a whole
that's
new
actually,
dimension to it.
yeah, that's right, and that's a really good example of what we were saying before about not knowing where it was going to go, but just having everything in place just in case. Like we had a photographer take photos of the whole thing. I mean, we were just talking before about how crucial those photos are. You know, that for our whole release, the album itself, the photos go with the music, and giving people a sense of where the music came from. Yeah, the photos are just invaluable.
It was busy, whiskey fueled, highly entertaining, really fun people. It was also my first real recording experience. I've been playing drums for like 15 years, so for me it was really, really, really exciting. Yeah. It takes me right back to sitting right by the window, and you know what I mean, getting a whiskey and a call from Al and going for another take late at night. Yeah, I still get that feeling. I often listen to have that.
I guess for me it's capturing a moment in time, and I think moments like what we did happen a lot. People jamming in a room, but it's just not captured, but we captured it, just a bunch of friends hanging out, playing music, and having a good time. And that's what it is.
Capturing where everyone is at that point, because no one will ever be there again, because we're constantly changing and evolving within our music and as people. So it'll be nice to look back and be like, oh wow, that's what I was doing at that moment in time, and that's what I look like, So I'll change, in 50 years. Yeah, so it's just sunny, and I wasn't actually thinking much. It was like I was just doing it. So yeah, I feel like I was a lot younger. I feel like I've aged in the last 2 years or something. That's weird.
So 3 of the songs that I wrote in the lead up to when everybody else arrived, we used them.
I mean, I think I learned all the songs as we were recording them, so just kind of like, what are the chords for this? Okay, yeah, right, yeah.
I think Waterfall and Violence on the Quiet are kind of a more clear link with the area, because Waterfall is kind of it's set and it's set in an imagined physical setting of a waterfall and a bush kind of atmosphere. So I was imagining somewhere nearby that I'd been to in the past while I was writing that. And Violence on the Quiet is more a political kind of song, which is I don't know, just a bit of a tongue-in-cheek statement about the corporate attitude. And yeah, so on this tour we're doing 4 shows at 3 venues, and tonight's our first night, so we're playing Leigh Sawmill, but it's very much in keeping with the type of atmosphere that we were in when we made the Woolshed Sessions. It still feels like a good space to play the music in. But for me, the biggest way is that it's a wooden room. And it's a wooden room that sounds good, and which is used to having music played in it. It's a place that is a music venue, and just the acoustics of a wooden room are immediately just a little bit friendlier for the type of music we're playing. We do have more bookings in the pipeline the rest of the year, but none of them are fully confirmed yet. And so yeah, I think it'll be a mixture of mostly playing particular shows that we're invited to play or that we choose to pursue, and then at the same time there'll be a little bit of like we've just started bringing new songs into the show as well. And so I think if that continues, if there's continued interest from all the musicians to bring new songs to this group, then we could just keep regenerating. So